We used to fucking take the not decent bros, but another set of bros out fucking 3 times.
You do 100 sit-ups yet?
I did not.
Fucking.
Motherfucker, you haven't done 100 sit-ups since you could see your dick when you pissed.
You're the fat guy now.
Nope.
You understand that, right?
See,
you know what's crazy?
Hold on. You're the fat
You ain't shit.
You know that, right? Hold on. Come here. This guy stepped out of the camera. This man said, come here. You're the fucking fat guy now. You know that, right?
I'm not the fucking fat guy.
Take your shirt all the way up. Ah! You move. We know you're fucking skinny.
Come on, Chan.
Listen,
All right.
the sooner you know your role and accept it,
I'm not the fat
the faster this will
What entails being the fat guy? Is he the bitch or he has to be the funny one? He has to be the funny one,
I
right?
said no one's ever.
No one's
heard
ever-
of it.
No, that's not true. Someone's always the bitch.
No, there's that. We respect.
He's the fat guy now.
I'm not the fat guy.
You're of the two of us. You're the fat guy.
Bro, you are still fat.
No,
you're less fat.
dude, you have like.
You know what? I know the perfect way.
This right here. When
Let
you
me
have
see
two
yours. Let me see
tits,
yours.
when your
Let me
tits
see yours.
separates. No, but I
Motherfucker,
have one.
you
I have
shut up.
one titty.
I have
When
the.
you have a crease in your tit, you're the fat guy. And I know this from being the fat guy.
I know. Here.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skate.
See that limit is
Run this
it's on
shit.
you.
Run this
We're
shit.
glad.
We're running, baby.
Oh
this
my
is a big
God.
episode too. It's episode 50.
Oh, 50th anniversary. Let's go.
It's a big episode.
FIDDY.
This is 50 with fun. 50 with fun.
Eddie will fine. I like that.
50 with fun.
Yes. Now,
Speaking of fun,
I was gonna say.
I don't know that anyone was speaking
Before-
of fun. We were just arguing.
Before that, I'm sad to announce that my tires got slashed as of this morning.
we're not setting this podcast off on a fucking sad
Yeah,
note.
what the fuck is that negative ass shit?
Jesus Christ,
It might
bro.
be. It might turn
You're
into
gonna come here and cry.
It's okay to complain, but we don't cry.
You gotta find the fun.
You gotta
in
get
it.
mad.
I
No one's.
there's no crying.
This
there would
isn't a
only be crying
GoFundMe for
if I
new-
was the fat one here, and I'm actually farthest from the fat one here.
This is not a GoFundMe for tires, okay? This is a fucking
No, I got-
party podcast.
All right, here's the thing, because you obviously didn't watch episode 49. You're a shitty friend, but
Yeah,
we
for sure.
know this already, so
For
it's
sure.
nothing new.
For sure.
These people may not know it, but you didn't watch episode 49. Me and Dolo had a lot of good things to say about you. Phon, we talked a lot of good things about you on this episode, but let me let you know that I didn't fucking forget, and you're still a bitch. If I check my goddamn Instagram fucking DMs and you didn't repost that picture of me with your face on my cock, you're a bitch. But if you did, then I got you. Next week, you could be naked. I'll have my face on your cock.
Kinky.
So it's only right that episode 50, you get to come on here and maybe give a little tips, I would say, give some insight into the DJ world. We were talking about how we learned how to really hone in our Houston DJ skills through watching you DJ, particularly using the mic.
Yes.
You suck on the turntables.
For
But
sure.
the microphone, no, I'm
sure.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. So we talked about that. So I definitely want to have you speak on that, and we can conversate on that later. Conversate, whatever you call it.
Now, all right. Speaking on the mic thing, this is something I kind of just started doing in the past. Maybe. I mean, I picked up the
Ever
mic.
since
Ever
we
since I've met
started
you.
coming here at Heart,
Yeah.
I seen you working the mic.
but not to this level.
Not to the level.
Not
that
to the
you're
level
at
of calling
the
the
moment,
crowd
but-
bitches, but yeah.
Oh, I'll do.
Yeah,
that
we got to
shit. I don't
speak
give
on
a
that
fuck.
for sure.
Yeah. All right. So it really started out like the 1, 2, 3s. I think that's just the beginner, really basic.
What's a 1,
shit,
2, 3?
Before a drop.
Oh, the 1, 2, and then if you fuck it up, you just add more. You restart.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Everyone does it different. The little extra bar comes in, and they got to fucking add 4 in there.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
a fake drop. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I actually have never done the 1, 2, 3.
I have.
I'm not a big mic guy.
Either.
Period,
I'm
but
not.
I've never done that. ever.
To me, that's not my thing.
You gotta really be feeling the song to get into that. I feel.
Sure, but you've played a big room before. You never felt that fucking raw energy.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to be like, I want to command all of you. I want to be your fucking
That's
pilot.
not commanding though. You do commanding, but
Right.
I wouldn't call the 1, 2, 3 commanding.
The 1, 2, 3 is like a build.
It's a gateway drug into commanding.
Sure. Now, yes, it's a gateway drug, but it is to some degree commanding because you're telling somebody or a crowd to anticipate something and be ready to bounce or to do whatever on a certain thing. You are instructing them.
Yeah.
It is an instruction.
I feel like the 1, 2, 3 is a very festival thing. Like festival
for sure.
DJs,
Festival DJ
I love
shit.
the 1, 2, 3.
I started doing it at Spire, big room. I was doing the whole. This was like 2017, the end of the EDM wave, right? So yeah, it was still around, but it is a great thing because like everybody's like, yo, okay, all right, so this is what we're about to do.
Yeah,
We're all in sync here.
I'll give it.
Because it's when you do that and you see an entire sea of people just bounce. Right? That shit is hard.
Yeah,
For sure.
Makes
hard.
me hard.
Yeah, and so
And it probably gives you some sort of rush because although you're not the person who made the song or who's singing on the song, but you're telling them, so despite the fact that they're bouncing to that music, you kind of feel like they're bouncing because you told them to.
Last night
they partially are.
Last night the DJ saved my life. You know, like
Really, you're taking credit for you're slipping in there at the last second. Someone worked on this whole track, made it perfect to make somebody
that's what
bounce.
DJs are.
And you
I
kind
mean,
of
look at
just
DJ
snuck
Khaled.
in.
That's pretty much what he does, right?
That's what DJs are. That's what they do.
That is what we do.
No, we discussed this the last podcast. DJing at its highest form, at its most perfect, pure, best fucking set, like accomplishing the goal to the best of your ability is using music to convey a feeling.
Energies.
So it's more than just one song in and of itself, because one song does that. You know, one song gives you a feeling, but it's about going from that
Ready.
feeling of that song to the next one and on to the next, and your entire set
Programming.
yes.
Programming. The first thing I ever really did was learn how to program. I am not nearly
Computers or
Yes, actually. Yes. Ironically, and
Wait,
a
are you
little
really
in a
doing
little
that?
in a
I feel
little racist
come
way.
on, brother.
Oh,
You kidding me?
Brother,
bro, you can't be with the
on,
brother
brother.
when we're talking about that.
my fat brother.
That was a hard R brother too. Jeez.
Hit him with the brother.
Now,
Hell yeah, brother.
I would just watch DJs play certain shit to get reactions, because that's what you know, if people react enough a certain way, they start forgetting like, oh shit, I owe rent, or oh shit, I spent $5,000 on a bottle.
You're trying to hypnotize them.
Absolutely, but that's what we're doing.
You're trying to entrance them out of their own minds and bring them into yours.
Yes. And when you have literally them in the palm of your hand and they're like, we trust you, and you play whatever, and you're like, this is hilarious, I'm literally playing whatever, and they're singing their hearts out.
Yeah. Justin Bieber, Oh Baby.
Yeah.
Sean Kingston,
Starships.
Fire on the Dance Floor.
Nicki
See,
Minaj.
y'all did not believe this shit. Okay, random night, I drop Fire Burning, Sean Kingston, Heater, banger, timeless. Right? And he looks at me. He looks
timeless. Chill with the timeless.
Absolutely.
Bro.
How many years? How many years?
Sean Kingston like he's
How
MJ.
many?
Relax with the timeless.
Siri, when did Fire Burning Sean Kingston come
Listen,
out?
I will say this: you have some balls to play some of those songs. However, okay, here's what I've noticed about Houston. Right? They love hood shit, which is comparable to Chicago, you know, or probably any city. Really, they love hood shit, right?
Yeah. The deep
But
shit.
something about Houston, they kind of like corny shit equally as much.
That's
and I will
everybody,
tell you
bro.
this:
That's everybody,
I
bro.
saw.
I went to Scottsdale, bro.
Well, Scottsdale, they like bangers, like EDM shit. But
I like bangers,
Here's
too.
what I'm saying: like when I say corny shit, I mean like no disrespect to you, but like some of those songs that we said that you were able to play, they work here, right? But I'll give you an example. When I saw the Sheck West came to Bottle, right, and Chase B gets on the mic, and like you know he's known for being the most pop guy, you know what I'm saying? Even though obviously he's Travis Scott's DJ.
You don't know him like that.
But that's what I'm saying. When I see him, I'm thinking
That's my
like, okay,
fucking boy.
he's gonna run some hood shit, and then he's like, yo, play this track, and then they play the fucking the Tonight We Are Young shit.
Yeah, well,
and this was for me, this was before, because like now everybody's playing that, but like I wasn't seeing people running it like
way
that.
Back.
Okay,
I'll
I don't doubt that, but I'm saying on the hip hop circuit, like I just saw Travis Scott did a performance with that shit, and it went nuts. But here's the thing.
That's that. Yeah. I know what you're saying. When you see, a hip hop DJ, you're not expecting him to play "We Are Young."
Yeah,
it's just out
it
of left
worked,
field,
and the crowd was with it.
If we're being honest, though, at the end of the day, they are DJs and music connoisseurs,
right?
And so all good music, especially I had the honor of DJing the producer summit panel that he chased me through, and they were just talking about like, what does Take Heath listen to? What does like Southside listen to? And they're like, we listen to everything.
I don't doubt that.
Like,
yeah, no, but we're not saying that. It's just
I'm not saying that. I'm surprised they knew that.
It's not even weird. That's the wrong word. It's surprising.
You're taken aback.
You get more. It hits harder, I think, when you're not expecting.
Yeah,
it.
That 128 hits real hard when you've been doing 70, 80.
For
90.
sure, when you switch it up.
Right.
Absolutely.
And I've always been
curveball.
Right. If you're in the trap, right, and you're running that for a while, you got to switch it up.
Yeah.
Like, people get tired of things. I have always been prideful at throwing random shit. I'll be the guy that'll drop Blink 182, Fallout Boy.
You
like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? You like that right there? Look, I firmly believe that you should play all sorts of different kinds of shit because it accentuates all the other things, especially if you're touching on them in the right way.
Yes, of course. Nobody's denying that. But let me get back to the Sean Kingston Fire Burning on the Dance Floor thing, because I think if you mixed that song, if you had an 8-bar intro to that song and you mixed it in, it would not hit anywhere near as hard as it does from getting on the mic, hyping people up, and then dropping it from its. I don't even
hype that one up. There's certain ones like, okay, so here's what I do hype up just to get that extra little flavor. I'm gonna put y'all on game, right? Not y'all, but other people. So you can. Everybody knows.
Dolo a little bit.
Everybody knows, and I'm gonna say it. If you ain't got no money, take your
broke ass home.
Right. So I go, single ladies. Look, I'm looking out for y'all. I really care about y'all. DJ Phon has got your fucking back. So if you meet a fella tonight and he's not trying to take care of you, this is all you got to tell him. If you ain't got no money, take y'all, and they'll go, broke ass home.
And then you run it.
Run first class.
And then you
and
hit
it explodes. It explodes. Yeah.
I like story time. I like when you did the I was in high
school. My ringtone.
First time the ringtone.
My ringtone. Because it's an honest thing. And we all, and thankfully, y'all had cell phones where you could buy the little ringtones, right?
I don't remember that. You guys are old.
This guy had the car phone. You know, the one that couldn't come out of the
dash. We used to use Telegram when I was fucking in high school.
The fucking cell phones that were like this big.
The brick joint.
Yeah.
Paid in full, baby.
Nah, yeah, and it was, and I'll just level with them. Like, look, this is being honest. Like, y'all remember when y'all had the cell phones back then and you could pick your favorite ringtone and everybody was trying to compare who had the best ringtone, or you found out the person who had the same ringtone. All right, well, this was mine. And then I dropped Kiss Me Through the Phone. Right. Because not everybody, a lot of people had whatever you like. It's relatable, right? Yeah. And that's not, maybe it is part of DJing. It's more like the MC side of DJing.
But it also builds the suspense for the song. That when it drops, people are like, oh,
it's
it's
already
with this.
It's already a good song, but like you could get a great, A5 Wagyu, right? But how are you going to prep it?
I'm sorry?
A5 Wagyu?
Oh, beef? Are we talking beef? Are we talking
steak.
Wagyu beef?
Wagyu.
All right.
Wagyu. Right.
You could have just said cheeseburger. I would have got it a little better. Like a fire-ass cheeseburger. Not
like
just a cheeseburger.
Like you're a big Fuddruckers guy.
When Fuddruckers used to have the ostrich burger, I was a big Fuddruckers guy. And when they got rid of the ostrich, I kind of said, you know what? I'd rather go to Whataburger now.
Speaking of fucking, I think it's very special, and I'm honored, actually, to have Single Phon with us. Because I don't know Single Phon very well, and I feel
That's true.
We're outside, baby.
He doesn't last long. I feel like he's not seen often. He's not around for a long time. He's here for a good time, not a long time. And I'm glad that we have him on the pod today.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome.
So, how's that going for you?
I'm respectful.
I mean, have you got your willy wet since you've been single or what?
Nah.
A man does not kiss and tell. He doesn't.
Okay.
He doesn't.
That's cute.
That's
That's
cute. Tell.
That's cute. But
do that. It's rude.
how what I'm trying to get at here is single Phon. I feel like it gives you a little more swag in your DJ set.
Okay, because you're trying to impress a girl that you might want to fuck.
Right, because you're putting more vibes out.
Listen, when I was single, and this is just me, I used to like use it as a muse. When I would see like a bad bitch, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna like put on the best set I could.
Yes.
Actually, my wife was that girl for a long time in the club where I would see her and be like, every time, because she would go out a lot, you know what I'm saying? So every time I see her, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking crush her so she's gonna remember me. I wasn't as big on the mic, so I wasn't like, yo, pretty girl in the white, what you might do, right?
But I do that shit. Hey, get your ass up here. Come on.
Hey, I see you guys do it and it works, but I feel like that's true, right? You could use that as a driving force to fucking do better sets.
Whatever your driving force might be, I always just like people going crazy. So to me, it's not
about the pussy. It's about the children, right?
Dude, because like you run that shit hard and you do a good job, they'll come to you. It's a
strategy.
Chicken before the egg.
Strategy. Can you at least relate? Have you ever tried to fuck a girl and DJ a little harder to try and show her?
Yeah, that's actually.
It's like a mating call.
There's a special connection that you can have. Like I feel like personally, I have a hard time communicating with women verbally. I think that I could do it better with music.
Which is why you used to do those 1 hour R&B sets at the end of the night.
I love a little.
And then at the end, confessions.
Confessions was like in the mix, but I mean there was a strategy. I haven't seen you do it in a while. You know what I'm saying? But you used to be the god of the R&B set. I mean, he would start the R&B set at like 11:30, and I'd be like, bro, like give it a little bit of time.
I'm one of those guys who like I don't care if R&B is at 10 o'clock. I don't care if it's at 1:30. I don't care if it's at 12:30. It doesn't matter. A little R&B never hurt nobody.
You're right.
It's a nice reset for the room too.
And here's what a lot of DJs will be afraid, right, to play stuff and be like, yeah, but you don't think that'll kill the energy? How good of a DJ are you, really? If you had time to reset and build back up, and you are afraid to do that, how good are you?
The only thing I will say is
not.
Sometimes management won't understand that you can bring him back. They'll just hear that split second, even if you're only playing like the first chorus, right?
And
they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing playing this stuff? We need to pick it up.
Yeah.
I'm just my personal.
Sure. And you tell management, what if I played this for 4 hours straight? Would you like this? And they'd be like, no. Well, like, look, I'm just resetting energy so we get people on a base level again, and then we go back up and we can sell.
I agree, and I understand.
Now let me ask you this: when's the last time you explained that to a management positioned person, and they responded with, "I didn't think of that, Phon. You know what? You're right.
I'll
have to do it."
And that's what I was gonna say is actually, it's a lot easier when you're a resident, right? We're all kind of in our residencies down here. The circuit isn't as open as it was in Chicago, where you're playing like literally
13
different spots a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like here, it's kind of like for the most part we have like our 3 or 4 main spots. You're maybe a couple more, but still, your places already trust you because they know you're in.
They
there
get you.
Doing your
Yeah,
thing
I mean they know what we're doing. If I'm playing some weird shit, they know like, oh, there's fucking drunk Zach again doing his thing. I know he's gonna come back to EDM or whatever it is, but
yeah.
He'll play Jersey Club.
They get you. It does affect you more when you're playing at a spot that doesn't really know you well and you're doing your thing.
Right.
And they don't know that. And I kind of experienced that last night, actually.
Okay, you were in Dallas last night.
I was in Dallas last night, and I need to think about how I want to word this.
You got to be politically correct sometimes.
To be politically correct. When you go out of town and DJ, there's more of like a rock star mentality for me. I don't know.
Absolutely.
You guys may have a different view of it, but I like you kind of have to push the limits and see what you can get away with, and to me last night they were what I like to call fun suckers. Like I came in there and they wouldn't even let me DJ with a girl on my shoulders. They got mad when I took my shirt off. I'm like, this is basic shit. This is not even me.
Management or like security? Or?
Security was telling me shit, and then I was like, you know, it's cool. Like, I've been doing this at Bottle Blonde before you were even fucking born.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, talk to the manager, and they would come back and be like, management says you got to stop, whatever. I don't know if they were lying. I don't know. But I'm kind of like,
what I'm guessing happened? It was probably one of those girls who who the security guard flirts with and tries to fuck because she's very outgoing, and then she was willing to get on your shoulders, and he had to shut it down.
Cock block.
That's just my
classic cock block.
I don't know the girl, but I know the story. You know what I'm saying?
That's a strong narrative for sure. I think that could definitely.
This
be
fucking
the
rock star
case.
thinks he can come in here.
Just fucking
and take
pop
my
my
bitch.
girl on his shoulders.
Like, I was just getting revved up. That's
Right.
normal shit. Like, that's what I do.
It is
You know
normal
what I
shit
mean?
for him.
Like, that's not anything new, and you're mad at that? Like, I can't even get to the limits to try and push them because
you haven't
you haven't even gotten to dicker on tits yet.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well, obviously it's not a good fit here. You know, I'm not like mad at anyone, whatever. I wouldn't go DJ there again, I don't think, because it wasn't a good fit, and it's what it is, you know. Like, that's just.
But that's kind of
life.
shocking that it's a Bottle Blonde and it was like that.
I don't know what was going on over there, but it was.
Was the manager somebody you hadn't worked with before?
Yeah, no, I've never really worked with him. Nice guy for sure. I like him, and again, I don't even know. It could have just been.
It could have all been that.
Could have had
security
nothing
guard.
to do with him. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't really care that much, but. You know, when it's hard, like being within a company that has multiple locations like that and you're traveling to a different location in a different city, it's not really DJing out of town. It's like the diet version of that,
yeah.
you know, because you don't really get the love that you would get if you went to some random spot that wanted you out there. You walk in the door, they're fucking kissing your toes. They got everything set up. They love you.
Concierge,
you feel like a
pick you
fucking
up
rock
at the
star.
airport, all that shit.
At something like this, where it's one place that has multiple venues and you're working within the company, they're kind of like, oh yeah, you've been working here forever. You're a fucking loser.
Why do we have
Here's
to deal
the
with you?
DJ
Go the
booth.
fuck
You
back.
couldn't get a real gig out of town.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's like
so-
it's the diet version of that, which is.
Get back.
Well, I'm
He
trying to
always goes out. He's sucking. He's the fat guy, bro. He likes to sit back. He doesn't have good
motherfucker.
posture. He's fucking.
He thinks I'm gonna get
over.
mad. Listen, I know you've been working really hard to lose weight, and if you really want me to be the fat guy, I'll play the role for you.
Thank you.
But I'm just want to let you know that people probably don't think the same thing. But,
Thank you.
But it's fine.
I was looking through and you were posting. I was the athletic fat guy.
Yeah.
And you were surfing.
He was fat.
I am
was
very thoroughly impressed and proud as a friend that you've lost that much weight. So.
Thank you.
But he was actually
that shit up.
athletic. I'll give him that. When he was fat, I don't know how he is now because
More athletic.
He definitely
now.
doesn't get as much pussy as he used to when he was fat. That's
the
not athletic. That's just
5-hour energy.
Yeah, that's just your steroids fucking kicking in. No, but he used to be able to do backflips and somersaults and all kinds of things that you wouldn't expect a fat guy to do.
Lower center of gravity.
I'm
Something
out here.
like that. Except for when he fucking busted his shit, but that's another story. Anyhow, he was getting a lot of pussy though. For a fat guy,
Got a lot of pussy.
even for his skinny self, he was getting.
It's
a lot of
and okay, so this goes back to the mic thing, the single thing. It's presence, it's confidence.
absolutely,
It's all confidence. Yes.
You sell it,
absolutely.
sell it. If you
It's
can
all
sell
confidence.
it, however you fucking do it, just sell it. It's a product.
Sell your ass.
Yeah, and that's what they tell the girls at the OnlyFans conventions as well.
Yes.
It's a
Do
product.
they have actual
Just sell
conventions
it.
for it?
Yeah, every Wednesday at Bottle.
Yeah, pretty much.
They actually did call it fucking OnlyFans Appreciation Night.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did have
Yeah.
like a
And
whole
I'm not
OnlyFans.
mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Although I feel like the OnlyFans buzz is kind of dwindling now. Maybe I'm just over it, but I feel like the only time I really see like ads for OnlyFans these days that I haven't already seen is just like bots.
I think it's normalized now.
It's very normal.
Well, the normalization, I'm cool with that. But I mean more like well, I guess
Subscribe
it
to
is.
my OnlyFans. No, it's because
is
everybody's
kinda
already.
normalized
You're
now.
already subscribed,
But-
and you
but-
know how to find a bitch's OnlyFans.
But it's not even just
She'll
that.
have it out.
It's like I feel like when it was like a thing, like all the girls are like, "Let me try it," and then when some of them found out that they didn't get as much money as they thought they were going to, and they're just kind of like over it, or it was just like it was like the cool thing for a while.
Yeah, it was like, okay, everybody's like, you got TikTok, you got TikTok, you got TikTok. Now you either have TikTok or you don't.
Yeah, when the girls are like, I want to make fucking 150 million, like a little baby.
Bad Barbie?
bad baby,
Bad
bad baby. But now they like go on there and see that they made fucking $50 and a bunch of creeps following them. they just kind of it dwindled out. At least for me, I still see some girls post ads for it, but they're usually not ones that I would want to even see naked.
You know,
Yeah.
some girls are not true hustlers.
Yeah.
I actually
And they thought it was easy money. It's not.
I only follow pregnant girls on OnlyFans.
Oh, is that your thing for the month?
Yeah.
You know what?
It's
I'd
2
be
for
lying
one.
if I
It's
said I
2
never
for
looked
1.
at pregnant porn before.
It's 2 for
Just
1.
to switch it up. Not that it's like something
Is
I'm into.
is the shooting the breast milk out of the tit, is that a thing that you like to see?
Well,
That's
I'm
fire.
not
That's what
gonna
we call
lie.
fire.
I've jerked off to that as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's not only pregnant women. Some women can lactate even long after they're pregnant.
Yeah, if they
So
hang
hard
around
right
like
now.
babies enough, they lactate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why.
That's
kinda
why
hot. I don't know.
I'm trying to
Ain't it?
perfect my pitch, because there's a pitch that baby cry is a certain frequency that hits the mother in the ears that gets the milk
just
going.
gets in the lactate.
I'm taking vocal training right now at the moment to hit that frequency.
And you're gonna sample it and play it at Bottled Blonde.
No, I'm gonna do it
Well,
for a bitch and make her.
I'll
squirt
give you
her
a little
milk in my
insight.
mouth.
I'm not sure if you know this or not, but actually, women who can lactate, when they orgasm, their breasts lactate.
Oh my god! Just
That's the
fucking,
thing.
they're squirting on
Yeah.
me through their pussy and
Yeah.
their tits. It's
It's like a golden shower with milk.
It's like one of those fucking water park for kids. With
Yep,
the
you just
things coming out.
Typhoon, Texas, baby. Typhoon, Texas.
Put your finger over the nipple and then just fucking have fun with it.
Maybe that's the new hustle. They are now. This is the new hustle for you. I figured out how you're gonna be fucking rich. They're running out of baby formula. So
Okay.
if you
I can
figure out how to get women to lactate,
produce through
and
singing,
produce-
capture the
Exactly,
formula,
yeah.
capture the
Sell it.
substance,
substance,
repackage it.
Yep.
Strategies.
Because who wouldn't want to
lactation juice.
fill?
sustainable packaging, mind you.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to feed their baby lactated milk that came out of your mouth from sex with a woman? I think you got a strong sell there.
I think that I could maybe even sell it as having extra protein in it. Or if
Comes with
if
the
you-
free-
if your
It's getting
baby-
really
Comes
weird.
with the free
if your
comp bottle.
Yeah,
It's getting real weird. Let's get back to DJing for a minute. So I've been having an issue, right? This is going to be a hot take, and it might not be a popular one, and it might be a sensitive one because the person might be watching. I don't know.
Well, let's fucking talk about
we've
it.
tampered with this before. This feeling I have of DJing with the drummer. All right. So recently, my Wednesday nights have been infiltrated by a drumline drummer.
Nick
And-
Cannon.
Yes, and he's a real nice guy. He's actually a fantastic drummer. Let me tell you something.
He is good. I like
Compared to
that
the
kid.
guy at Cuvée who used to be always off beat and just fucking methed out of his mind.
Yeah.
This guy could hold his own with the Bucket Boys in front of Wrigley Field. Back home, you know, the guys with the drums, with the buckets in front of the red lights. and
United
shit.
Center.
Yeah, anywhere. So he's on beat. His drumming's tight. But here's the
His
issue.
patterns are
His patterns
there.
are dope, and they switch up with the beats. Everything's cool. Here's my issue.
Leave me the
snare.
fuck alone while I'm DJing.
The snare is so fucking loud that the concussion of the sound wave hitting my dome, because he's drumming right next to me, makes it so I can't even focus. Like every time I'm like thinking like, what am I gonna play next, or like how am I gonna transition this record? It's just like pat 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 pat, and I'm just like, fuck.
You two should be used to that sound. You're from Chicago.
Well.
We're from old Chicago.
Yeah, we're from old Chicago. And that's
We're
not
from old
that
Chicago.
doesn't happen. That didn't used to happen inside the clubs.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Here's the thing. I told management, they're like, it's fine. I'm like, well, let him come in here and fucking beat his drum while you guys are trying to do checkout and see how much you like it, because it's kind of the same thing, right? Here's my thing. I don't mind it. Like when I go to see you at Heart, right, and the drummer comes out with the bottle service.
Yeah.
That's dope. Like, and when I'm in a club and if a bottle's coming to the section and the drummer comes out, I always tip because I'm like, this is fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? But like DJing and like him standing by you for fucking 3 hours will make you want to shoot yourself.
Well, tell him to walk the room.
Well, he is starting to walk the room. But here's the other thing, okay?
The further away from you they get, the harder it is to mix.
Well, no.
For me.
The further they get away from me, the less I hear them, the better it is for me to get in my groove. I can't get in my groove because even though he's making his own little pattern, it's cool, I don't really get the feeling of the record, right? Because all I'm hearing is his overpoweringly loud snare, right? Because it's not like he has a pad on it to tone it down or anything like that. And I also don't want to like tell this guy like, yo, get the fuck away from me, go over there, because I'm not trying to sun him. I think I respect what he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It bothers me and I can't get into my groove, and I find myself playing songs longer than I normally would because like I'm just like, so frustrated by the whole
I totally get you.
I feel you.
I work with him
100%.
a lot. I run.
Well, this is a different guy. This isn't the guy from Heart, but I think they work together because he's got the same.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Okay.
I've run into him a lot. And in general, I've worked with a lot of different drummers before, and saxophonists and whatever.
Okay. Give us your fucking resume.
no name dropping, but okay.
Not done. No, I wasn't even close.
I worked with a violinist once, bitch.
I have worked with a violinist.
Yeah. Anyhow, so let's go.
So yeah, I think it's just like telling a bitch how you feel. Just like tell him like, look, like this is how we can work better together.
Right.
Because without me, let's be honest here, you wouldn't be here.
Well, that sounds a little conceited, and I'm
No,
probably
no,
not
no,
gonna-
no.
Wild thing to say to somebody.
I'm not.
gonna let you know right
I'm
now.
not saying
Crazy
that.
thing.
Actually, I'm not.
Listen, dog, I'm gonna need you to take a step over there because without me, you wouldn't even be here.
Yeah,
right?
listen,
Why
go
don't you
sit
get
the
me a
fuck
drink?
over there with your
No,
drum.
I'm just saying. What are you gonna drum to if I can't mix? Is what I meant.
Well, I think the way I'm going to
What are you
put
gonna
it,
jump
if I
to?
have to, which I think management got the picture and told him, and he really doesn't talk to me anymore, so that's what I'm guessing happened.
That's why it's better for you to just tell him, like,
I
hey
should
man,
have explained
it's
it, yeah.
really tough for me to mix, and I really need to mix like on,
Right.
And we could work better together if I could just have an honest conversation with you.
Yeah,
and
I think
it always comes out.
next
of an
time he
honest
stands next,
conversation, right?
and I'll hold myself accountable because when he first came in, he's like, "Yo, do you mind if I drum up here?" And I was like, "No, go ahead," because I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
at the time. And then I didn't realize he was just gonna straight be drumming for 3 hours. I thought he was gonna do
Up and
bottle
down.
presentations, maybe come up and do a little solo here and there. But the motherfucker, I'll give him credit.
He's
He
got
never
stamina.
gets tired.
He's got
He
stamina.
never gets tired. And let me tell you something. I don't know if you've ever tried drumming. It's exhausting, especially
you
for
gotta
someone
wear
like
the
yourself.
shit, and
he's wearing
It's
it.
got to be good.
He definitely had his 5-hour energy. before it came
Forearm,
to work.
hand dexterity has got to be good.
Oh, yeah.
I mean it's fucking difficult. Now
And I don't want to knock him because he's actually good at what he does. But yeah, that's just my.
those guys
that's
are
my
good.
bad.
They're
I
very
feel you.
talented, but I think it's tough because you have to listen to records, right? You have to listen to the next record, or you have to mix in. Just talk to the guy because, look, hey, I can't hear, and if I can't mix, you got nothing to drum to.
And also, no matter how good he is, he could be the best drummer in the world. But if you have no rapport with the guy, I don't want somebody drumming over my shit because I'm trying to do shit and I do it my own way.
Right.
And you have to be able to follow my lead.
You dance
We have to have
to the beat of your own drum.
I dance to the beat of my own drummer is what I do, and we have to have a communication without
Right.
communicating to be able to do this in the right way. Otherwise, it just sounds like some guy's doing something while some other guy's doing something. Two different things happening at once. I'm trying to create one singular.
Look, I
vibe
think
here.
it's well understood that they are drumming to the music.
Yeah.
And if the music is not going, he can't drum. So it's a synergistic thing, right? So just
Again, it's a weird way of telling somebody.
You ain't shit.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking star of the show. See, and at the
confidence. That's what you need.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I guess it's all how you say it.
There
right?
is a little bit of that though, for sure, too, because it is your fucking show. And who's this fucking guy trying to throw his 1, 2, 3 on the track that I made? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't make any of the tracks I played, but
Well, it's a reference to earlier. So
oh,
good
okay,
job.
got you. Sorry, I forgot that. Now you're taking credit for
We're
everyone's
thieves,
music.
anyways.
There's definitely a little bit of that. There's definitely a little bit of that. You're fucking up there DJing. I'm doing my thing. Let me fucking shine. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? If you want to come scoop up a little 15 minutes of fame, come up here, do some drumming, but get the fuck out of here
Yeah.
after and let me keep doing my thing.
And that's I think at the end of the day, all I would really want is just even if he wanted to play the whole time, that's fine. Just move around. Yeah, the thing's strapped to him, so it's not like it's a stationary place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go.
Our CDJs are.
Yeah, I have nowhere to go. I'm trapped in your fucking snare right now.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
You're ensnared.
I feel better that I got that off my chest.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
talk to that
glad.
guy.
Let's
Open
talk
line
about
of
it. You know?
We'll see.
communication.
We'll see. I'll
Open
talk to
line
him.
of communication.
Yeah, talk to him. You got to, just tell him that if you weren't here, he wouldn't be here.
Get on the mic and tell him that.
Just be like, testing 1, 2.
Get on the mic.
1,
and-
2, 3. Drummer, shut the fuck up. My drop's coming. I'm gonna tell him like that.
I tell people, hey, you ain't shit unless you pour out that ball of champagne
we
and
do,
buy
you
another
do.
one.
Tell
Let's get
people that.
let's get what was going through because we speculated on this
Yeah.
the last podcast.
Really?
Dolo was like, "That's wild." Dolo was like in real shock. Like
I had never
can't
seen something
believe
that wild.
this man got on the mic and started calling people bitches in the club because Dolo operates off of prison rules. when you call someone a bitch, you could get stabbed.
That's fine.
Like when I
Try
first
it.
met this guy,
Stab
I
me.
call people bitches all the time. When I first met him, I'd be like, "Don't be a bitch," and he'd be like, "Don't fucking call me a bitch." Like,
Because
do you want to fight right now?
In certain circles, those are fighting words, right? I get it, and I get it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like, you don't know who you're talking to. They might take it as a offended word. You know?
Yeah.
Word.
So he was super shocked, and I figured that that was not something you've done before, because I think I could tell when you get on the mic and you have your routine, you're glamorous. If you ain't got no money, like that's something you do often. I don't feel like you normally get on the mic and call people bitches. I feel
do.
like that's some
I
new.
do. No, I do.
That's your calling
last
card?
Sunday.
No. He's saying prior to that
Juicy J. Prior to
Was that like did it just
absolutely
kind of
it's
spontaneously
something
happen?
it's so I and shout out to my boy Ian, right? This goes back to like strip club DJing. Like
Okay, I can see that.
you're like, yo,
Which is
come on, throw
Houston.
some.
I think that
throw
is
some
the
fucking
very strip club
Throw
setting,
some
yeah.
fucking money. What are you doing staring at this bitch's
Okay.
titties?
Yeah.
If you ain't throwing no money, you're
You
being
know what?
fucking
Hold on.
broke.
Do you remember when we were at Trick Daddy's party at G5?
Oh, yeah.
Remember when
Through
we
the
were
band?
leaving and I had like $50 or something in my hand, so we were leaving and we were walking out past the stage and I just threw it up, and the DJ gets on the mic and he's like, "What the
You
fuck?
set us
y'all-"
back. That just set us back 50 years.
Yeah, he's like, "Y'all gonna let this white boy fucking throw money like that and y'all ain't gonna do shit?" He just set us back 50
Guy probably
years.
walks out like this.
I was like,
goes
it's a
crazy,
good
right?
time to be leaving.
Yeah. So that is that's
that is
it's
the
the
strip club
same.
shit.
You
Okay,
know,
that makes
it's the
sense.
If
same
I'm
thing.
being honest, why did you buy a section? You wanted a little bit
ball out
of.
of
You wanted to ball out a little. You have money to ball out a little. You're
Yeah.
celebrating.
Yeah.
You're trying to up the ante just a little bit.
Yeah.
Right. So go and do that.
that
Don't dip your toes in the pool. Get into the pool.
Stop pussyfooting around.
What are you doing? You know what you came here to do. Do it. Last Friday, I was talking to a guy. It's your birthday. Do it. Do it big. This is gonna be your best fucking birthday that you're gonna fucking have. Pop another bottle of Ace.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Buy some champagne for us. Do that. Let's
then
go.
when you did that, it opened my eyes. Like it clicked. I'm like, because we talk about this all the time, how Houston is very materialistic. This place is very
People love diamonds and
They love showing off. You show off your money. You flex. You want to get recognized because you got the hottest shoes, the biggest chain, like all that shit.
is-
So when you did that, it clicked. They like that. They want you to do. They
it feeds
give
in.
them a reason to spend money.
So I went to Miami to learn right from other DJs, and
Miami's a big talking town.
It's a big talking town, right?
They
And
love
I
to
was
talk
like,
in Miami.
this guy is making people spend money. It's validating. Okay, so I'm on the right. So
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, okay, so that's how you do. That's how you spend more money.
I
That's-
will be honest, like when you referenced the G5 thing, because Miami, that's Miami,
That was
right?
Miami, yeah.
And when he said that, it kind of felt good. It's like, we're balling, bitch.
I'm
What's
here.
up?
I'm
What's up?
outside.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm doing.
I'll
Yeah.
fucking set you
I'm
back
here.
50
I
years.
respect that. That part, and if that would have happened in 2019 or
would've
forward, it would have been real bad. But
Yeah.
this was in 2016 before
Yeah.
people cared.
And I also believe in the purest form of DJing, right? As just literally play the record and take them on a journey. But
There's settings, there's times and places.
Where's your environment?
Times
What do
and
you
places.
What do you need to do? I'm at Bottle Blonde. People are in sections. People want to spend money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you got that.
And why do they want the sparklers and the sign and
Yeah.
all that shit? It's all about look at me. So
Yeah.
when the DJ shouts them out or recognizes them spending money, that's the highest form of recognition they're gonna get in the club.
Last Sunday, I got these guys to have an ace case war with the bottle across the with the table across the club.
Was that the
and-
same guys that I saw in your story that were just making it rain on you?
Yeah. They're like,
How much did they throw
fuck
on
with
you last week?
2 G's.
And how much did they throw on you the week before? Is that the same guys?
No, different guys.
I gotta start playing it hard because they make it rain on you like a fuck.
No, but you could do that. Look, on Thursdays.
Yes.
On Thursdays, a random night. Some guy goes,
That's what I'm
"Can
saying.
you-
It
can
all
you-
fucking clicked.
Can you play Lil Baby?" I'm like, "What's that in your hand?" He's like, "All right, here's 20." I'm like, "No, you got 100 ones. You can't ask me for no Lil Baby and give me 20 ones."
Can we do that tonight?
Get out of here with that bullshit. You want Lil Baby. You want to be a fucking baller. You want to be a thug. You want to be a gangster. throw some fucking gangster money.
Here's what you said, because it was perfect, and I remember it word for word. You said you can't come up here and ask for Lil Baby and be on some broke shit. It was perfect. It was the right. It was the minimal amount of words to get the point across, and I think anybody that heard it went,
yeah, calling him a wannabe gangster probably wouldn't have gone as well. But
no,
telling him don't be on the broke shit is facts.
And you have the whole club with you. That's like, yeah, this guy's right. We should, like, this guy's smart. We should listen to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a Lil Baby and be on some
because it was coming from the heart at the moment, right?
Exactly.
There wasn't any thought into, like, what am I going to say? It was just, you're speaking your
But honestly, when I'm getting on the mic, I'm not bullshitting you. I'm telling you what it is.
And people respect it.
I like
think
it.
that's what
it brought a new journey to my life. I feel like I'm now, I want to do that. You know?
Mike,
I feel like I have
control
some
is
Here's what you
definitely
can't do. Here's what you can't do. When there's a table full of Asians walking in.
I was going here.
And you say,
exactly where I was going to go.
The motherfucking Asians are outside tonight, baby. Let's fucking go. You
I think
can't
it was
say
even
that.
Well, you said more than that.
You said specifically. Do you want it?
Let's break it down for them. You know,
Calling me out.
we're learning some things from you, but there's also some things that we can't take from you.
And that's Asian privilege.
Yeah,
and
Asian
Asian privilege was exercised last Friday in the club when you saw the table sit right in front of the VIP section or in front of the DJ booth and commanded to the crowd, music's off. Listen, everybody in here right now, I want you to know these Asians are going to spend more money tonight than all of you broke motherfuckers.
Yep.
I don't know if he said broke motherfuckers. I feel like he did.
That's what he said.
And then I quickly saw a group of black people leaving. They were not feeling that. But then, the white people stayed.
Did we really, if they weren't going to spend money?
If they're not going to spend money, then I guess in that aspect you have a point.
Yeah.
Because the worst case scenario is someone gets pissed off and spends more money than them? I get it.
Let me give you the worst case scenario.
The worst case
group of white guys walks in. I get on the mic, big, bald, tattooed white guy, right? And I say,
brother,
my fucking brothers are here tonight. We're taking over. The whites are in the building. We're dropping more money than anybody in this bitch. I'm in jail. I'm arrested.
Yeah, that wouldn't have gone well.
Cuffed.
You definitely wouldn't have had a job.
Stop. Those are fighting words. Those are fighting words.
We can't do that. We don't have that privilege anymore. We have that privilege for a while.
Here's real. No.
I'm not going to deny white privilege. We had it.
Here's stronger exercise of privilege. Bottles come out.
Yeah.
I play Kung Fu fighting.
Yeah. Bro, I was like, I felt uncomfortable when I heard that. No. I was like, oh, God.
This man.
But they loved it. They loved it.
They were about it.
And had we done that, we're in the fucking news.
So, you know what? At that aspect, congratulations. Welcome. Now you're going to be part of the group that everyone hates. Eventually.
Stop Asian hate.
Tired of watching Asian privilege.
Hate. Yeah.
But for right now, enjoy the ride.
Yeah. It's lonely at the top.
It's lonely at the
I didn't see you at the top because I was at the top.
I
feel like something good's gonna happen tonight, fellas. We got Bottle Blind tonight.
It's a good time. I love DJing with other DJs. To me, that is how you get the most out of your DJs.
For sure.
I think that should be the new shit.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
When each DJ has a half hour to go and do your shit, you're in front of your boys, so you're not gonna go in and half-ass it. You're gonna go as hard as you can, right?
You can't half-ass it.
Exactly, because your boy just fucking killed it. So if you go up and half-ass it, you're gonna look like a bitch.
Exactly. You can't. It doesn't matter what is happening that day. You could be depressed. You can't phone it in. On a night when it's all yours, 10 to 2, you can phone it in.
Yeah. You can build it, take it down, but no, with your boys, you're fucking smash, or not even just your boys, DJing with anybody.
To smash my boys.
That's relevant, I guess. But I mean more like a good example. You told me, right? And I'm telling you this because you probably didn't hear this, but you're like, yo, after hearing Phon on the mic, because you had played with him the night before, and
Thursday
Friday,
night, yeah.
He's like, you're not going to have a choice but to get on the mic because he's been on the mic, and now it's like, if you get up there and it's dead air, it's going to sound, no matter how hard you go, it's not going to have
You're
that
missing that aspect.
Yeah.
They're used to that. For the last 30 minutes, they've had him hyping them up. It's been a good time. You could get on there and have the best set of your life just with the turntables, but it's going to be missing that extra shit.
You brought that extra flavor to the pot of gumbo.
Flavor. flavor.
We'll give you credit.
White people
for sure.
always take the flavor out of things. I'm
Well,
here to
come
add
on,
the
listen, we just fucking spent
I'm here,
30 minutes giving you praise. We gotta come
I'm here
at
to
it.
add the MSG back. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just kidding too. It's all good. But I actually, it is inspiring because I, although I have a long way to go on the microphone, it is inspiring me to get on the microphone more, which didn't take much.
I will say
more.
it's only something that's going to make you better, and it's if you don't want to get on the mic, you don't get on the mic.
And shout out to some of the other Houston DJs that since I've been here I've noticed that their mic control is dope. Jay Stone, I feel like he's dope on the mic.
Jay Stone's great, yeah.
And it's probably because he comes from the strip club background too.
Absolutely.
So I think that's really what.
Shout out to Onyx.
Yeah, shit.
Amazing wings.
I haven't had their wings,
I've had
but
their
I've
wings.
seen their breasts, and they're pretty nice.
Do they lactate?
I don't know. I'm sure that some of them are pregnant.
Yeah, probably.
Who knows?
Probably.
But I also, who else? Chase B. When I'll never forget that night, and it was another artist was there, and Chase B came out, and he told everybody, if you're here with somebody who's having a birthday, get out your phone, turn on the light, and put it on them. And then you see all these little pockets of tables where everybody has the light on the birthday person.
Yeah.
And I thought that shit was so dope because I had never seen something like that before. So shout out to him. That was dope.
Mr. Rogers.
See, I haven't seen him live.
I
But
need
I
to hear
love his
Mr. Rogers
mixes.
DJ.
I listen to his shit. Like all the shit he does with Les, like his production is so dope.
So great. Now, here's the thing. He's just as good, if not better, as a DJ. I traveled the U.S. in the past couple months to hear other DJs because I'm kind of soul searching, right? Mm-hmm. What am I missing? What's not in the toolkit? What can be sharpened, right? What kind of DJs are out there? All different kinds. I respect all of them. But, oh my God. All I had to do was stand next to the fucking Houston legend and be like, oh, I only had to go 10 minutes down the road to listen to this guy.
Are you talking about the other night at Heart with the Chase B's birthday?
Yeah. Chase B's birthday. Yeah.
What did he say on the mic that stood out to you as far as like a really dope, commanding thing?
Man, I don't know, because all of it, he did what DJs are supposed to do, get you in a trance, and you forget.
You just
and you're
took
like,
the ride.
damn, yeah, and you just went on a ride. He did that. I will say he just posted a reel of him doing Crew Love where it goes doom, 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 and then he goes, what the fuck is that? And everybody's like, oh shit! See?
I think he stole that from Dolo.
I'm not gonna say he stole from me, but that's literally a transition I do.
Okay, yeah.
But great minds think alike.
There you go.
I'm not
there you
gonna
go.
say
It's
stole
a great
from me.
idea. It's a great idea, right? And honestly, you even if you're maybe not finding anything, if you're being validated by maybe another DJ that's like doing good, it's good for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, again, confidence,
Absolutely.
right? Just looking to be like, I am doing the right things. I'm on the right path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah,
That's reassuring. I'm happy to hear that.
yeah.
So what time are we at?
Oh,
Wrap it
it's
up?
about 50 minutes in, I think.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's fucking talk about it, man. Let's fucking talk about
Let's
it.
talk about Tuesday night. Tuesday night was an experience.
The Martini Espresso Crawl.
We did a martini espresso bar crawl, and
Look at
I will
that.
say that we might be onto something with that. That was a fucking riot
It was a good time.
because we had about 45 of us. We anticipated about 18 people to show up. We had 45 of us. We ended up getting 2 limo buses and just going all around town to different places, cocktail lounges, and storming in drunk off our ass and demanding 50 espresso martinis.
Yeah.
We actually stopped by your spot, Bijou,
Yeah.
and had a good time there. I feel bad for anybody who went in there like on a like nice romantic date and we just fucking come in wasted asking for all these martinis.
Yeah, I think AJ switched it up pretty quick.
He's
We
like, let's
pulled
get
up-
to the heights.
We pulled up to what's next to Bisou in that lot right there.
Lock Bar. You went to
Lock
Lock
Bar.
Bar.
We pulled up to
Yeah.
Lock
That was-
Bar,
yeah.
and it's just a bunch of idiots in not nice clothes. And
Caffeinated.
We're all drunk a little bit already. We're hyped up. and-
That's the new Four Loko. Espresso martini.
Bro, it was, I saw a man drink 15 of them. I made it to 10 and I was concerned for my own health. and
yeah.
had to
Shouts to my boy Ricky, who, you know,
Ricky with the ankle bracelet?
Ricky with the ankle bracelet. Yeah.
I'll find out tonight, I guess.
He it's a beautiful thing when you see someone competing with a disability and they are actually able to
Is that a disability or is that a badge of honor? Because I feel like he earned that from drinking as well.
It's it's a disability in the fact that he
has a curfew.
He had a
But
curfew
that could
at
also
10, so
that could also help him go harder faster. If I knew I had to be in it by 10, I'm gonna drink my ass off because
you know the
it's
Dave
not
Chappelle skit where you're like he's trying to hit on these two girls, but she's got a best friend, so he tries to make a play to make the best friend drunk so that he can smash.
No, but
his
it sounds
girl.
day rapey. Let's hear it.
No,
Are you sure it wasn't Cosby?
No,
It was Chappelle?
it might be.
He's like you just
Yeah.
sprinkle a little something. in your
greatest
drink,
plays
and
of
then
all
shit will go
time.
up.
Greatest plays of all time. It's,
Yeah,
look
I
up
think
that
I
skit.
can envision the skit
Yeah.
because it was like sports, right?
Yeah.
But I don't remember the.
I fucking love that
I think
show,
it's
but I
season
don't
one.
remember that one.
I think it's season one.
Season 1 was fire. Season 2 was
was
fire.
great.
Season 3 not so much.
They're all. I think they're all great.
I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Who do we have next Friday?
We have
Next Friday-
Takeoff, the best Migos ever, right? You said
Well,
he's the number one.
let me
Migos?
tell you something. At first, I wasn't as excited because it's Takeoff, but being that they're in the news and they're making headlines right now because they just broke up,
Offset.
this is going to be big.
Uncle
People are just going to want to go because they're going to want to ask Offset what's happened.
Why did they break up?
Well, no one knows
Thinks
yet.
they're gonna show up and be able to ask him what happened.
Well, don't fucking ruin the dream, okay? Let people fucking
But there's
believe
probably
that.
really people that are like
Of
that.
course.
Someone
And I-
sees the flyer, he's gonna be bottled. I live in Houston.
I should go
I'm gonna
talk to
ask
him.
him. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ask him what happened.
I'll just rub shoulders with them. Let them believe it,
Hey,
okay?
guy. Hey, brother.
Hey, brother, over here real
off.
quick.
Come here.
Don't take off so fast. Come over here. So, so they unfollowed each other on Twitter or TikTok or something.
Well, they just dropped a new track under Unk and Few.
Well, yeah, with that Quavo and Takeoff's new group, right?
yeah.
Without,
Duo.
Offset.
Not a group. Not a duo.
yeah, duo.
Can't be no group.
So we'll see.
Well,
I don't know.
Here's the real question, though. Where does DJ Darrell go? Where
Let's
does
just
DJ
hope
Darrell's
to
loyalty
God
lie?
let's just hope to God that Darrell does not come with Takeoff, because last time Darrell came, it was not good.
Speaking of getting on the mic,
Bro, he was getting food thrown at him.
No.
He was trying to fight people in the crowd.
No.
It was the wildest shit I ever seen.
It was
He was
amazing.
literally on the mic like, "Bitch, I made this song. Fuck you. I'll play it again." And like, run it, run the same. I mean, like, it was fucking. It was different.
There's also a thing called being overconfident.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Or
Don't do
over
that.
intoxicated, which I'm sure was part of it as well.
they go hand in hand usually.
DJ Darrell.
But even more importantly than next Friday, I've been hearing rumors we have somebody very special coming next week.
Katy Perry?
Not yet, but once she's on her retirement tour, we might be able to get her.
Sean Kingston.
Okay, you know what?
Who's coming?
Come on, spit it out.
The Biggest Boss.
Rick Ross.
That's what the rumor. It hasn't been announced, so this is between all of us.
Don't
here.
ask us for no fucking guest list, because bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the
You
gym.
wasn't shooting in the gym. We're straight drinking pineapple lattes all night.
Is he still
fuck that
the
is.
Bel Air boys?
He's Bel Air.
Bel Air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went into HEB, full cases of Bel
Did
Air.
they have a
still.
big cutout of Rick Ross?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he's
That's dope.
skinny now. Rick Ross could be on this podcast. You'd still be the fat guy in the room.
Fuck up. Rick Ross is actually having a car show this weekend.
I'm serious. I'm gonna
That is
bring the
compound.
fucking scale to Bottle Blonde.
Bring it.
They're gonna. Okay.
I might lose, but I might not. I might not. I'm confident enough to take it at least.
Now, okay. Are you gonna allow yourself to be the fat guy? Or are you gonna get?
Well,
in the
no.
gym?
If I end up being the fat guy, I'm gonna have to go harder in the gym.
Yeah, this is all for the
I'm in.
better of
Yeah,
everyone's
it's
health.
not like I'm gonna fucking cry and fucking do like Full Metal Jacket and blow my brains out in the back because I'm the fat guy now. You
Yeah.
guys ever seen that movie? Great Kubrick film.
It's a bit old of a reference. But I'm
Oh, you don't watch movies if they're
I-
not made pretty fucking.
I know a reference
with
from
you.
Full Metal Jacket.
the
and-
part where he blows his brains out.
Me Love You
No,
Long
I,
Time.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
the other. I know the other.
Oh, you're probably not a fan of that movie. I forgot.
Uh,
Sorry about that. Bad
Come
episode
on.
reference.
I am
Come on, it was
Vietnamese.
kind of funny, right?
I mean,
Little funny, right?
I laugh at Asian jokes all the time. I make Asian jokes. I don't care. I'm Asian. So it's like.
so how did you feel about the Two Live Crew song? Me So Horny. Did it offend you?
Actually, there's a DJ in Houston. I won't call him out, but he'll tell you one of the first club gigs he ever did, and at the time, Me So Horny was the biggest track across the U.S. And he goes in and he's doing an Asian night, but he doesn't really know Like
He's not
Is
from
this
America.
his first experience around Asians? Do they not have him in?
yeah, no, he's never done an Asian night.
Right.
So he drops Me So Horny, and he got a lot of glaze.
Lot of
But
people
wasn't one of the
dancing?
guys from Two Live Crew like half Asian? I'm pretty
He
sure.
may have just said that. They
No,
may have,
but
they
I'm
may have
saying-
came for him.
well, he
was
didn't
like,
say it.
well,
I'm
hold
just-
on. My
Is
23andMe.
I'm assuming
Quavo's
it.
plug really Vietnamese?
I don't know. Is that one of the lines in the lyrics?
Yeah, he's got his plug. My plug Vietnamese. He
Well,
always
I
says
mean,
Does he
shit.
like
If I was
Vietnamese?
his
Maybe
plug,
he's
I'd be
talking
real
about
concerned.
Johnny Dang. Maybe is he talking about like his plug, his jewelry plug? Is
Could be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Shout
But
to-
if it's
shout
a
out to Uncle
drug
Johnny.
plug and I was his only Vietnamese friend, I'd be a little concerned that I just got aired out and the feds are going to be watching me. But you know, these days in rap, if you're not fucking snitching on yourself, what are you doing?
In
you ain't shit? You're not confident.
in American Gangster, he gets all of his drugs from Vietnam. No?
Yeah, and that's a true story actually.
I would imagine that's why Quavo said that.
That could
If
be.
I had to guess, my best guess.
I feel like he's probably not a drug kingpin, but that's just my assumption.
No, but I mean, we didn't know about the Lil Durk thing.
Well, Fetty Wap.
Whoa,
Getting caught with
Fetty Wap.
fucking 50 kilos of fentanyl. Who would have
Fetty
thought
Wap
with the
had
name
fentanyl?
Fetty Wap that you would be trafficking fentanyl?
Fetty Wap and all.
Yeah, so unfortunately, he's going to be gone
Unbelievable.
forever. But we got to see him at Bottle before he went away.
Oh, I thought he didn't make his flight or some shit.
No,
He missed Friday
it
and
and then
did Sunday.
came back Sunday.
Oh wow, good for him.
I think. Wait, did we send another rapper off to jail? Not us, but I mean, did we get them before they went? Who was it? I can't think off that.
Well, when Chet Hanks showed up, he got served papers in the
Bro,
parking lot.
how about the Chet Hanks meltdown? Did you catch that?
I sent that to you.
Bro, he was definitely on mushrooms. Did you watch that?
No.
Bro.
Send
He-
it
He was
over.
just trying to make
Send it
jokes,
over.
and he was
No,
bombing.
no. I don't think those were jokes. I think he really was like having a meltdown. But I think that it was drug induced. I don't think he's crazy, but he could be. I don't know.
He's
Anybody who
pretty wild,
smokes
bro.
fucking cigarettes in the club
He's
is
pretty
fucking
wild. I've seen him on a podcast pretty recently. After he fucking he shitted on us in the club a little bit, I've been keeping tabs.
His whole fucking
I've just
world's
been
just
watching him.
collapsing,
Yeah, I've been
and you're just
watching him
loving
out
his
now,
demise.
and I've been enjoying it highly.
Yeah, he didn't really shit on his club. I'd say we shitted on him a little
He
harder.
kind of tried to blame everything on us, and it wasn't.
It was a quick reference, but you shut him down right after that. And even his boy was like, props on you for shitting on Chet. I'm like, aren't you here with him? Like, are we supposed to be fighting you or something? I don't know.
Are you boys or not?
Yeah, right.
Very
That's the
confused.
kind of friend nobody wants.
Yeah.
But that's Hollywood for you. You know, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I guess.
Someone's the fat guy in that.
So every Friday night, the greatest party on earth has now expanded to. It was already the Earth, so I guess Asia was in there.
Yeah.
There's got to be some kind. There's something there.
The Intercontinental. Let me think about it. Let me think about it.
If we're being honest, you probably just needed a minority to break up.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh, no,
definitely
no,
affirmative
we
action.
already- yeah, that's not even-
you
that
don't
was
need to be
never even a
honest. We already
question.
knew that.
Okay. Yeah.
That was the only
That
reason
was-
we agreed.
You needed me.
They told us that in the meeting.
It was either it was either you or Johnny Dang, and he's not too good on the mic. Was that bad? Okay, I'm just joking.
I love it. Let's. Go.
I've never met him. I don't know.
Let's.
You'd
go.
probably get a lot more chains if he was the other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
a lot of
let's
chains.
let's get it going. I'm excited. This gave me a little bit of life. I'm gonna be honest. I was hungover. I just had a fucking car ride from Dallas. Last night's gig wasn't great. I'm juiced up now, boys.
I'm
shirt's
hyped.
coming off tonight.
My
The shirt's
my
coming
tires
off
got
early.
slashed. Remember, we'll tell that another story.
Wait, so how are you getting to work? Did
I
you
mean, it's
already
not
get
even
it
a
fixed?
story. It's
Uber.
like your tires got slashed
give
by
you a
some
ride.
random tire slasher. It's just fucking bad luck.
Wild.
That's Houston for you. What are you gonna do?
True.
He was
Would
confident.
you rather get a tire slashed or a window broke?
Or your fucking backpack stolen?
Well, that was a little bit. I would call that more your fault than anything.
Well, I was intoxicated, but they still did it. So
Yeah, but you
With you in the car.
we're in the car. and
I
you
was
left the
asleep
doors
in the
open.
car. I was trying to save people's lives.
So
Yeah.
it's a little different than some random parking garage incident. I would say.
Listen, whatever you want to call it. Would you rather have your window broken or your tire slashed? That's
Tire-
like, would you rather
tire
be
slash.
kicked in the nuts or fucking spit on?
Tire
That's a
slash.
legitimate
Nobody wants
thing.
either.
That's a
Tire
legitimate
slash.
thing.
Absolutely tire slashed. It's
Cheaper.
cheaper.
Is it cheaper?
It's a lot cheaper. What's a tire? 150 bucks?
Sure, but discount tire shop, discount tire, they'll fix it for free.
Fix it for free. Why?
Yeah, you get a tire warranty. You get a tire warranty. If they can't fix if it's in the middle wall, they'll repair it.
But
That's on the outer
surely
wall.
hit the outside of the wall, right?
He hit the outside wall, so it's a replacement.
Oh, you don't. It doesn't have to be on the top.
If it's on the top, they'll fix it.
Isn't a
Okay, so
window?
you just had to pretend like you didn't know that it was slashed.
I mean, but what does it matter? My tire is damaged. Fix it.
Fair enough.
Isn't a window only $100?
Yeah, like 75,
Well-
and then labor. But here's the problem: it's messy.
Yeah, it's messy, and then you got to
messy.
wait till you get
No,
somebody to come out.
And you get robbed. If they broke your window, they did it to rob you.
Yeah,
So
this guy was just an
there's-
angry, bitter fucker.
Yeah, I think I'd rather go with the tire slashing because I've had my car broken into twice here. Thankfully, they've never smashed the window. I think they jimmied it both times. But when you get in your car after someone else has been in your car that you didn't want in your car,
You could smell him.
you're just like,
Violated.
oh yeah,
can
it's like
smell
getting
it.
raped a little bit.
Yeah.
I think.
I know what you mean. Did they take your change out of your cup holder? That was probably
They
the most
took my
valuable thing.
change. Yeah, I never, ever keep anything in my car. Like that's something my dad told me forever. Living in Chicago, you park on the street.
People
Don't
break
leave
into
anything in
shit
your
all
car
the time.
that someone's gonna break into if they see.
Thankfully, they did not take my screw tapes.
Oh, well, good for you.
And yeah,
Well, they couldn't take them if they stabbed your tire. I mean, that'd be really weird if the screw cities popped out of
no,
your
they managed to get into my car.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
So he cut it and then he fucking... He's
Yeah,
like...
what a
Or
fucking
maybe he went in and was...
He-
There's
he
nothing in here.
broke-
Fuck your tire.
He broke into your car and slashed your tire.
Yeah, yeah.
Who is this guy? What's he doing?
I have a photo of him.
We do have a photo of him. And he's got a watch and appears
He
to
looks
be...
decent.
Babe.
Some.
And
was
he's not
he
a
looking
kid.
for-
Okay,
Hold
I
on.
would understand if he was like
grown-ass
13
man.
years old.
Let me tell you exactly what happened. He got wind that somebody brought fucking drugs across the border in their tire,
Oh,
and he was probably
Vietnamese
fucking looking
plug.
for it. The Vietnamese plug, exactly. Exactly.
Maybe it's not so easy being Asian.
There's got to be a reason
Stop
he slashed a bunch of tires.
Asian hate.
Yeah, maybe that was an Asian hater right there.
How funny was it that the whole Stop Asian Hate thing happened and, whatever, and then, like, right after, maybe even while it was still going on, Squid Games comes out, and it's just Asians being slaughtered.
Massacre.
Bro, I never thought about it like that. What if that whole thing was just made by racist white people?
Well, no, it was an Asian guy.
Well-
he got famous off it.
I'm just saying. It would fit the
Like in
narrative.
the background, the puppet master.
Yeah.
He
the
was the
producer.
face of the
Who's
operation.
the guy?
It was produced by Mel Brooks or Mel Gibson.
Who's the guy who's paying for like all the really, really, really left wing extremist shit?
George
Antifa shit?
Soros.
George
Yeah.
Soros.
What if he was paying
I mean, I wouldn't
my
put it
Asian
past
brother?
George Soros might have had it created, but I got to imagine if George Soros did it, it would have been transgender Asians doing the killing
Yeah.
of the
with
regular
black
Asians.
umbrellas and
Are you assuming their genders?
yeah,
Yes.
you got a point. Well,
Maybe.
the statues could have been transgender.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
you're
could have
right.
done
Yeah.
Zimzers.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sexist.
My bad.
piece of shit.
Hey, listen, I take full responsibility for any accidental slurs. 'Cause
Accidental.
This day, you don't
Accidental.
know. These days, you don't know. I might say something that I used to be able to say,
Like
last
Brown and
month,
Pinkers.
and all of a sudden, Brown and Pinkers, yeah. Mulatto? What is that? You can't say mulatto?
No, you can't. That's why she changed her name.
Yeah.
I love mulatto bitches.
Yeah.
The word mulatto gets me horny a little bit because I want to
Well,
fuck mulatto
it was never
bitches.
mulatto. It was always mulatto. But okay, tomato. I'll
It's-
give it to you.
I'm just going off how it looks.
I
on
honestly
paper.
never knew it was racist when I was a kid. I just thought that was what you said.
I don't think it is racist.
Well,
is what I'm getting at.
long before mulatto, the rapper, ever came around, I remember somebody being like, "You can't fucking say that." And I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know that it was a bad word."
So yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
I
apologize
thought it was
for
like based on the cookies or something. I don't know.
I thought it was a coffee reference or something.
How about me having a brain fart? And I forget what I was.
Yeah, in the armor. Like when it's your like Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? The in the armor.
I don't know.
Wow.
But I'm gonna leave that to this guy. Make sure. See, the
You
thing
don't
is,
know about that?
people that are listening to this podcast might not know who said that. So I just need you to be like, whenever you
That
drop an
was
Asian racial slur, you have
Dolo
to
who
say,
said that.
"This is fine."
I saved it. You're good.
No, fuck you. Don't sabotage. Go to YouTube and watch this video. There's a fucking plug for you.
You let it slip,
no,
but I
fuck you.
saved
I
it.
never said that. You son of a bitch.
But did you see? Remember when Jeremy Lin was hot? The Asian basketball dude on the Knicks, and there was like a week when he was like the next Jordan. Like he was like,
I remember Yao Ming
crushing
fucking
it.
really setting the bar high for Asians, saying we're not all shorter. We're
Yeah.
fucking 8 feet tall. So
But listen, when the Jeremy Lin thing was happening, there was a reporter that did a story on him, and they said the headline was like the in Jeremy Lin's armor.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God, this is real. You could literally Google it. The article exists, and the dude got fired for it.
Well, he should. Why the fuck else would he say? He knew what the fuck he was doing. Come on.
I swear, it's real shit. I saw it on someone else's podcast. I watched fucking 13.
I could 100% believe it.
I don't remember
because
which
there's
one it
like
was.
people that write sensational ads like that.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
thought he was being slick. He's like, oh, I'll put this.
The idiom in one's armor refers to an area of vulnerability.
Yeah. Have you never heard that before?
Never.
Oh, that's like a real ass phrase. That's a normal
Seven.
phrase.
Oh my God! 7 ways to say in the armor without being racist. It's actually
real
an
thing.
article.
Well, maybe strategist should read that before he references it like that again.
Well, he used it right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I don't know. What
But I also
I meant it racially.
listen. I also preferenced it with I apologize for any accidental slurs. So
Oh, okay, I got you.
it could have been an accident.
As long as you put the disclaimer,
You
you're
know
all
what I'm
good.
saying?
Good times.
It's crazy.
You guys ready to get drunk or what?
Words.
Let's do it.
Who would think? You know, it used to be sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
And
where we're at now.
You know what the kids listen to instead of that? They listen to, you can be anything you want to be when you grow up. And here we are.
Oh, okay, I got
Sensitive?
you. I follow you. No, well,
Yeah,
you
well,
can literally
you can-
transform into
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
You can be anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything.
Zimzer.
Enjoy
Let's go.
yourself,
Big
children.
purr. I'm playing that tonight. Strategy and Dolo Show, Party with Strategy podcast. Thank you for joining. If you're listening on YouTube, drop a little comment. Shouts to my boy Brandon Schutz, always dropping a comment. Someone else dropped a comment and asked me, because we were talking about drinking and driving on the last podcast. Someone was like, how do you feel about smoking and driving? I prefer it. I love it.
You
Why
focus
drink and-
a little bit more.
Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly is what they say.
For sure. The other thing about comments, real quick, I had to look at the comments on the post about the Brown and Pinkers.
Brown and Pinkers.
Apparently, you've opened the door for a lot of people that didn't know there were other people with multicolored penises.
There, I'm doing some good.
You're doing the Lord's work.
I noticed that. Yeah,
That's great.
I noticed that.
You might have like a whole. That might be your
The
new
Brown and
fucking.
Pinkers army.
If you just fucking like forget the Strat Pack, it's the brown and it's the multicolored dick
The two-tone fucking what?
Squad of
You
dicks.
gotta think of something.
like just and everybody just goes and like you guys just look at each other's dicks. It'd be great.
It's like, yo,
How did you guys all get together?
Oh yeah, well I never knew anybody else had a pink and yellow dick.
it's the Mulatto Dick Club.
Whoa,
Yes, the Mulatto Dick Club. I like that. That sounds
It's
sophisticated.
no. It's
That
the
sounds-
young Lotto Dick Club.
The young Lotto.
If you drop the moo, it's not racist.
Moo is the racist part of it.
Apparently, because her new name is Lotto.
Oh,
big
yeah, that's
big
true.
Lotto.
It's crazy, man. I can't keep up, but I'm having a good time. I'm having the best time I can. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you can do.
That's all you could do. You just suggestion. Reality is just a suggestion.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And I suggest you go to Bottle Blonde tonight, Houston, Texas, Washington Avenue. There is literally no party on that street better than the one that we throw. And
That's a fact.
And that's a fucking fact.
Friday night, the #1 party on earth. It includes Houston and Washington Street.
Earth.
Let's go, champ. We'll see you guys next time. Episode 50. Let's fucking go.